Hey guys, this is namkraftvn. What's going on? Welcome to the Starcraft English commentary. This is going to be KCM 2024 Season 5 Week 3 and this content entirely produced by me. We're going to be watching the final set. So once again, we have the full house. Once again, we went all the way to the final set and there was not a single race that had to fight out every single one of its players. This time around, it's going to be Best versus Light, Royal, Monk, Bisu, Tyson, Action, JD, and Queen have all been eliminated from the lineup. Let me just quickly reveal to you once again the status of the KCM progression. After 2 weeks, Zerg's got 3 points, Protoss got 1, and Terran's got 2. So Zerg will stay at 3 points. Now the question is, will Protoss get 2 points and tie with Zerg, or will Terran get 2 points and start, go climb to the top of the ladder? So that is gonna be the question we will ask ourselves, and we will have the answer after today's, after today's games, I guess. Anyways, subscribe. What else? The map is going to be Pantheon once again. Let me just quickly show you the map photo. This map is old as hell now. Everyone know exactly what this map looks like. 4-player map with some intersections, 4-way intersections in the middle of the map. And we will have Light spawning in the bottom left of the screen in the red color. Best spawning at the bottom right of the screen in the blue color. These guys are very, very close to each other in terms of the map stats for Terran players. They enjoy a 53.8% win rate. Wow, I guess it's because of those intersections, because it's so easy to play some tanks on it, and Protoss would need to kind of send like thousands, like hordes of zealots and dragoons through a small choke like the 300, that movie by James Miller, right? I think it's the director, James Miller, I think. Anyways, those are the characteristics of this map. Let us just quickly take a final look at the ELO scores to know exactly what's happening this week. Here are the top 10 broodwar players, and as you can see, Light is number 3, Best is number 0. It's not here on this list, it's on a different list. That list is just here. Best is 1267, not able to make the top 10. So that's exactly what will happen. He is my best buddy, so I will be cheering for him. This is a picture taken by I guess some random guy, because that's not me who took the pictures, because I'm in the photo. But anyways, that's good stuff for us. Let us take a final look at the win rates. So it looks like Light in the last 30 days against Protoss is 62%. It is his weaker matchup. And Best versus Terran is 63%. So these guys are eye to eye, neck to neck, shoulder to shoulder. Very close encounters, very close winning rates. But of course, ELO scores Light is more or less better. So that's what we have. Anyways, let us focus on the game now. Looks like quick expansion by Best, and same could be said for Light. He's gonna be going for a bunker. We don't have a zealot. Looks like Light, excuse me, I think Best expanded and then he sends a probe out, right? So this is a very, very popular build by Protoss to really optimize the economy here. And because Light went for a bunker, he will just waste a lot of time. But no, I don't know what happened exactly, because it looks like the saturation of the SCVs is earlier for Light to expand it before his enemy. Anyways, this SCV is gonna get denied. There's gotta be something to block on the high ground. It's not able to get blocked. The SCV takes some hits and it dies before you actually see anything else on this map. So the game will kind of stabilize now. Very, very nice probe to see the bunker placement. Now with these spawning positions, Light would be very much enticed to go for drops. Let's see if he actually does that. He can actually directly access Best main base, but for the timing we just see the first factory where standard stuff SCVs have been transferred. Now Best will transfer his probes. Yeah, in these spawning position, drop is a problem for Protoss, and the other problem is something like exactly, well, I guess this is just drop scenario, but the other scenario is quick 2-fact push, or something like, I don't know, 3 or 4 or 5 factory push even. So if the Protoss player tries to go for quick expansion after the second base, he will be toasted. That is going to be his problem. But we will see starport and engineering base, so it's going to be a quick follow-up with possibly raids after the dropship is made, I think, just to kind of counter the threat of Reavers. And it's going to be ops first. This is a risky build for Protoss. As you can see, Best is expanded. actually in the current situation is good. It's good because Light is going to be going for drop. He will not have that many tanks or vultures to actually execute a quick frontal push. In fact, he will try to rely mainly on the vultures to do damage on inside of Best's main, but Best Observer will be out, and the Observer will be will be able to spot the moving dropship. The first tank is out, so that will drive the Dragoons back. This is very, very typical stuff. Light is not revealing anything about what he's doing. The Dragoon's gonna try to attack and do some damages on the tank, but things are looking normal for both of these players. The next units coming out of the factory will be the vultures. Now we have 3 more gateways coming out for Best. I'm cheering for Best now. This is the final game. If Protoss wins, I would love it. We have the first vulture out, but there's gonna be some turrets. Okay, interesting build here. There's gonna be some turrets. Dragoons are gonna try to head back, and Best is, very primely positioned. I think his observer is already making, halfway across the map here. Now the question is, would the observer skip, that area, because we have some turrets. So the observer will see the turrets and he will back down. He will not traverse. He's gonna try to go the other way around here. And looks like the dropship is gonna pick up a single of what now? Looks like the SV might see that blurb. He doesn't check the blurb, and the observer will arrive now. He will see what he needs to see. He will see the starport for sure. The second observer is here. He doesn't see it, but he sees the starport. He knows that there's gonna be drop. The Dragoons need to return home ASAP. Probes are already saturated in the other base, so there's actually not many probes in this main base here. He needs to block this with a pylon. He blocks it. The vultures get trapped. But if notice, they're not trapped. There's still another hole. There's still one more hole. There's only 2 vultures. There are only 2 vultures, and they come back. Oh my freaking god! Are you insane, Best? You got it all covered. Why are you just not go on? Continue with the Dragoons attack. He gets the vulture destroyed, and he's gonna try to pick up for the dropship. That's fine. He tried to save as much as possible, but Best is on a 3 base economy now. He's already saturated his new base. He's got it all covered out, and only now Light is gonna go up to 3 factories. Finally, we have a pylon blocking now, so Best has taken minimal damages, but so does Light. Light lost a single vulture, that's it. He will have a lot of forces getting ready for the next push. He's gonna be going up to 5 factory. Where's the other observers? I don't see it. Maybe it died, I don't know. But, during this time, the huge amount of Dragoons from Best is gonna allow him to actually start to think about the 4th base, and at least start to make some pylons, in various locations to see the 4th base. Is actually, it will be better if you start to scout for hidden bases, because during these times Terran like to go for hidden bases, but we don't see that just yet. This other dropship might have a tank inside it. I don't know, but it looks like Best is gonna go down with 3 cannons everywhere. Observer sees exactly what's happening outside here, so that's good. The dropship is started to move towards the 3rd base now. Best is not getting ready to get an expansion anytime soon. Instead, he's building a sizable amount of Dragoons. The dropship is very close to the 3rd base. Best has got a lot of visibility to the various area. We have a single vulture getting, randomly inside the area, but he dies without actually firing a single shot. I guess he's got a single probe, so that's nice. But we will have now a drop. There are 4 Dragoons here. The dropship gets denied. Very good, and the cannon is online now. He scans and see that there's a cannon everywhere. He sees that the reavers are gonna be coming out, so that's something else. Okay, nice shot from the mind. And Best takes another expansion. He's gonna be coming up to 4 bases. He's got a very healthy economy, very good military, a lot of production facilities. Observer nicely placed to see so many factories. So everything is aligning for Best to win here. But in terms of supply, Light is behind by only about 15 supply. Not so much difference between these 2 players. Best, you need to start to make some reavers now and possibly combo that with Zelle with leg. Is Light expanding? I think he's getting ready to expand. I don't know if he's started to build a command center inside of his base yet, or whether he will leave that to the job of the SCVs out there. I guess he does that. Only now we have the City of Balloon coming up, so that's that. Some of the vultures gonna get wiped out in the battles here, but Best got everything covered. Keep in mind, there's still a dropship at the top right of the screen. The dropship could return and start to lay some siege tanks or something like that in the 3rd base, because the cannon, I don't know if it covers everything. But anyways, this vulture will lay a single mine. Very annoying. Very annoying, and Best is forced to clear the mine by hands here. Not the ideal move. The tanks start to move out. This observer sees Dragoon's gonna get on the high ground before the tanks could actually get there, and they start to lay siege position. Very good, but we do have a second observer coming out, so that's gonna be very, very nice. Best, we need to clear that annoying vultures like ASAP. He does get there, he will clear it, but these tanks are gonna start to move across the map. And where are the reavers and Zealot? The tanks are siege up nicely here. This base is gonna get wiped out. The choice of taking this this base is not very ideal. He needs to start to make... Okay, another observer is going to get sniped. Keep in mind the probes have not yet saturated this base. So this is a dead weight. This is a dead weight for boss. Best, he's for boss. I guess he's a boss as well, but he's not his name is Best. But anyways, yeah, looks like Best abandons his way. He's gonna try to go for something else. This might be a smart move because it's a sunk cost, right? He already invested a pylon and 400 minerals for the Nexus, but he's gonna try to go for some drops. But there's a there's a turret here. Need to get past the turret first. He does get past. He need to lay a Zealot. He lays a single Zealot to snipe, and he's gonna be very careful. He loses a Shadow. The Shadow is alive. He will be able to snipe. You need to snipe the other turret though. Need to pay attention to that turret. There's gonna be a lot of Zealot with lag waiting. There's gonna be a cannon as well. And indeed that turret has fallen, so that's good. But will he return the rest of his Reaver and Zealot? Looks like these siege positions are looking very strong. They start to attack the gateway. One gateway is within reach of the tanks, so that's not good. The Zealot start to attack now. The angle is not so good. Look at some of the Dragoons are getting stuck now, but Zealot get trapped. Excuse me, what's happening on the screen? There's gonna be some weird like lag here, but the Zealot's gonna surround the Dragoons. Get back down now. There's no need to have Dragoons anymore. Back down the Dragoons. They will all die. Looks like the Zealots are just arriving at the right moment to clear out all of the tanks. All of the tanks will fall now. We still have a lot of Dragoons remaining, but that was a bad mistake by Best to leave the Dragoons way too long. You still need a lot of Dragoons for the later fights. He comes out, he clears out the last of the siege tanks. They start to plow forward here. The number of Zealots are falling fast though, but they get a great surround of the tanks, and the tanks get trapped. Oh, one of the tanks damaged as well, but at the last minute we have some mines getting late. Need to attack that one single tank in the back here. Some mine explosion. The tanks are siege up, and that was a terrible mistake by Best to lose all of his Dragoons. He lost all of the Dragoons in that battle. He exchanged them for Zealots. That is not great, but anyways, where's the other Shadow with Reavers? I think it's somewhere else on this map here. We might have a second a second Shadow, which is nice. The game has suddenly got resetted here, and Best is still on 3 bases. His enemy is still on 2 bases. The game is very tense. Some Dragoons getting in position to intercept here. These Vultures are looking for openings, but there is gonna be no openings. The Dragoons are here to intercept against the Vultures. They clear some mines, and this SC will fall. The Shadow comes in for some item to drop. Maybe he's gonna try to destroy this Vulture first. No, he returns. I'm not so sure exactly what's happening. But both the players are trading very thin, and the Reaver will clear the Vulture, which is great. He would try to go somewhere else. Observers is here. Best gonna be super careful. He's gonna set up a new base, and that is good. What's happening? The single Zealot will get sniped by the Wraith here. We're gonna be having a calm moment before the storm, so let me take this chance to read some advertising. My name is namkraftvn. Welcome to the channel. If you're here, please take a look at the video description for some nice information. There's gonna be links to the previous game in the playlist, the next game in the playlist, and the overall playlist URL. Please use those navigational buttons to move around to not get spoiled. And also, if you're gonna say your comment to say who is the winner of the set, please type spoiler and then type enter 4 times, or maybe 5, 6, 7 times, I don't care, but at least 4 times, and then type what you want to type. So that's gonna be a way to keep the games kind of mysterious for most of us here. Thanks for your support. If you want to buy me coffee, the link to that is gonna be in the video description. There are 4 ways for you to buy me coffee. There's gonna be a way for you to use your Zelle account if you live in the US, or if you are, you have a PayPal account or a credit card, you can do that as well. If you have Binance, I know many of you are into crypto these days, you can send me money without oh my god, without incurring any fees. Just send it to my Binance account. Thanks a lot, and let's go back to this game. We are at 13 minute and 40 seconds of the game. Light 137 supply, Best 164. Light's got 3 bases, Best got 4. Best need to think about the 5th base at some point. He's clearing some mines. He's got complete map control. He's got 4 Shadows. He's got double Robo, but he's playing his favorite game of cat and mouse. I'm just kidding. His favorite game is Temptos. It's not cat and mouse, which is to employ a lot of Shadows and go for storm drops. He might just go for frontal attack. Some of the tanks are not siege, but there's so many mines. He attacks. I don't believe this is the right choice. He goes in here anyways. He clears something. He clears more stuff. He goes for more Zealot. There's no Hyter. There's only Zealot. He's going to be able to cast a storm. No, 0 storm. Back down now. He lost everything. That was a terrible engagement. The angle was so terrible, and Best lost so much forces. And Light he is primed to take this set. We have the dropship. We have the dropship is going to try to shell this position from the low ground. He has got a nice scan here and start to snipe some probes, and those probes have to run away now because all of those Shadow were wiped out. Light was so what was I gonna say? He was so good to keep that dropship until the prime moment. you know. And now that dropship will deny this base for the longest time possible. But we do have some Zealots start to move across the map. But Best has got a new base as well. So Best has got a 5 base economy. It's not so bad. If he was on 4 bases, it would have been a different matter. But he's actually on 5 bases. There's got to be some mine dragging. The tank will go somewhere else, I guess. We have a Dragoon as well. So this dropship we need to run somewhere else. The dropship, does it get sniped? It doesn't die. It doesn't die. But the probes will be returning to mining. So that's going to be a good thing here. More Dragoons coming out. The game is still very, very close. But these vultures start to come out here. There's only 2 cannons. The tank has returned here. And oh my freaking god, where the shuttle? Like I told you, there's an opening. There's an opening here. Probes getting caught in the action. Best is falling apart. He's losing way too many probes. He's able to get some vultures, but he exchanged them for probes. Probes start to attack against the tank, and the tank will fall now. So that's good. The cannon dies. The cannon dies. He need to remake. He need to make another cannon somewhere else. And now Light is going to be coming up to 4 bases. He's sniping observers. 4 base Terran versus 5 base Protoss. Best to think about the next part of the game, which is his 6 base. And I think it's going to be the moment for him to start to go for massive drops. He can actually make some reavers. Making reavers is not such a bad idea at this point in time, because he's got double robo. He comes over. He's gonna be careful. This is gonna be the tombs of his army here. +2 weapons and +1 armor on the Terran player, and the Protoss player's got only +2 weapons. The game is at the 16-minute mark now. And we're gonna be just seeing what Best is gonna try to go for drops. He's got some Zealot dropping. He's got high temp. He's going to cast a beautiful storm on some SCVs. He might cast one more storm, and he kills most of the SCVs. No, some of them are still alive. The shuttle would die, but that was a great trade. I mean, this is the heart of the temp toss strategy, which is just to go for massive drops and trade and try to kill as many SCVs as possible. He will come back with more stuff later. I think this dropship is still hanging out here in the corner. There's no cannons here, but maybe he doesn't need it. Best need to think about the next base. Best 180 supply, Light 156, and Light might decide to go for a front to push at some point now. But Best could try. I mean, I would like to see Best try to storm drop the expansion. If you could storm drop the expansion and try to clear some turrets and try to maybe snipe the armory there, it might be a great move. But anyways, now Best is gonna get ready to expand towards the 1 o'clock position. He's got some shuttles. Looks like Terran start to move across now. Terran's gonna be super careful because Pantheon, beside those intersections, there's a lot of wide open areas, very hard to hold with just siege tanks, and you could get flanked a lot. Looks like Terran's gonna try to find an angle of attack. He's still +2 weapons and +1 armor. Only observers gonna get sniped. Science is gonna try to move ahead, and Dragoons needs to start attack against the Goliath attack now. We have one more storm drop. These SCV have been bleeded for the time before. We're gonna be having a beautiful storm. He's gonna storm every single SCV. Everything get wiped out. He beautiful attack. He will storm more. This base got wiped out, but so many Dragoons have fallen in the process here. Best doesn't have another place where he can actually make gateways, so he needs to attack right now and win the battles. He's looking for the shuttle's gonna start to land here. He's gonna need to attack. He was attack. Nice, the matrix of the first time. The shuttle, we need to land. Beautiful storm against the vultures. More storms, and he will back down now because that siege tank with the D-Matrix is so strong. He does one more good storm to clear them out, and the single Archon will be buying some time maybe. No, he doesn't. Anyways, Best is gaining precious time because he need to remake his army. He was able to clear out this expansion, so Light is simply down to just 1 base. More Zealot attacking, not enough vultures and Goliath. Beautiful storm drops against all of these clumped up units, and he will push all of them back. He gets one more beautiful storm. He might go for one more. No, he's gonna morph an Archon and just wait and buy time. Keep in mind that during this entire time, Light is on 3 bases. His economy is not doing good. He's almost mined out in several locations, and Best just need to make a crap tons of Zealot, and that's it. Best new base is come online now, but does he send probes towards that base? That's gonna be the question. The tank's gonna start to siege up, and we have beautiful storm against a clumped up tank. That is a nice shot. More shots against the Goliath, and all of those tanks have bleeded, but 3 Dragoons need to get on high ground, and Best can reinforce indefinitely with just shadows. He's got 2 robo. He can reinforce very quickly. Looks like we're gonna be having expansion going up at the 6 o'clock base here, so that's gonna be something we're gonna be looking at in the future. But Best can just reinforce with more shadows later. More tanks are gonna try to encroach on his his territory, and these Dragoons will fall very quickly. He needs to start to attack. Where are the shadows? He decided not to use a shadow. Where is he? He's got so many shadows. Just land something. The Goliath's gonna try to snipe the shadow, but Best hide in the corner once again, which is great here. Best is saturate his new base, maybe. I don't know. We do not see it. But anyways, the cannon will fall, and Best, wow, he's got a chance to clear things up, but he did not. What he's gonna try to do is that he's gonna try to get a new base set up on the other side of the map, which is not a bad idea here. But he can actually reinforce and save this base with the air, or try to go for the 6 o'clock base, but he doesn't know about it. He suspects that there might be something there, but he doesn't see it. So that's his problem here. And finally, his command center is going to go up, and Best is not saving this thing at all. Where his shuttles? He's got 5 or 6 shuttles just flying in random locations, but we will have a single shuttle flying out here looking for some openings. The shuttle is going to get sniped. Maybe he's going to land something. He doesn't land anything at all. Dragoon's going to attack against the 6 o'clock base, but he doesn't need to attack it from the ground like this. He could just fly in from his main base, but he's going to try to clear out with some Xenon, which is great. He's going to cast a Great Storm now. He's waiting for it. The shuttle is going to fly somewhere else. Dragoon's going to be very careful. He's going to land some Zealot against the tank, which is great here. Some great splash damage. The tanks on the other side is doing some good shot against the Dragoons. Dragoons going to come out, and these siege up positions will fall. Maybe Dragoons are attacking nicely. Just reinforce with shuttles and try to kill SCVs. Don't even try to kill the tanks, man. Just kill SCVs with your dropships or your whatever your shuttles. But anyways, this base is going to clear, and Best has got new gateways. He's going to finally try to set up more production facility on this side of the map, which is going to be great here. Just make some high tippers. Best is ahead by about 40 supply, and he's going to load up a lot of Zealot. He will reinforce once again from the air. He knows that they're just Goliath. We got to be very careful because some Goliaths are in the area. You could actually try to snipe those places. He's going to try to go for an observatory to see. Goliath's going to start to snipe now. He goes for some Zealot. Oh my god, Best is not paying attention. What is he? He knows that there was some Goliath there. He knew. Why did he fly there? He knew there was some Goliaths in that area. He just saw it. Why was he so stubborn? I don't understand, but anyways, nice attack and some good mind drag. But now these High-Tippers will need to go for something. That was a lot of supply loss because Best was leading by 40 supply, but now he's only leading about 10 supply here. That was a disastrous move to lose 4 shuttles to nothing. That was terrible. And where's he going? He's going to go and hit as a shuttle that is not being used here. Best going to move across the map, but he can fly in again and try to attack the 6 o'clock base. Just make more shuttle. He can make more shuttle. Best is also, running out of money at some point. As you can see, he's not really mining efficiently on some of the bases. That's going to be his problem here. But he would come out to this other side of the map with some of the Dragoons to try to clear things out. He could try to apply a bit of pressure against the 8 o'clock position. He can try to get, soften up the defenses, clear some mines. Got +3 weapons, but doesn't have any kind of armor upgrades on his Dragoons. And yeah, he clears some forces. And yeah, now tanks have +1 armor and +3 upgrades. What is going to be the next move for both of these? They best have started to make some gateways at the top right of the screen. So that's going to be a good effort. He can actually survive until he's going to go for distance mining as well because he needs every single scrap of minerals he can get. Anyways, looks like both players are juggling for position. Best is inviting his enemy to take some of his bases because he wants to trade some of the more mine out bases for fresher bases that his enemies got. Why doesn't he try to fly in once again to the 6 o'clock position? I don't understand that. He could just send a single shuttle, not 5, not 3, not 6, just a single shuttle towards the 6 o'clock position from his main base, and he will be able to clear out so many SCVs. But he doesn't do that. He's attacking from the ground. He's really gonna cast a storm from outside, which isn't such a bad idea. He will clear 2 tanks. Maybe he's not. Why is he not destroying those tanks? He will destroy those tanks now. He takes out 2 tanks on the left side, and no, the tanks on the left side are still surviving. Oh my freaking god, Best is insane. He's so bad. He's so, I don't know, perfectionist, I guess. Just go and clear those tanks with some of your forces, man. Anyways, at least now Best will have some new bases to work with, but he's behind in supply. Light 149, Best 143. That's going to be a problem. This base will fall, but this base has been mined out, so Best won't mine. He's going to be losing a single gas count, and that's fine, but he will lose the other base, man. What is Best doing? He's going to try to snipe this command center? Why? This command center doesn't make... Okay, what happens to these tanks? These tanks are being very stupid as well, but he will take out this base with some cannons, and that's going to be a problem here. Best has got very few, he could... Okay, we have a storm drop at a 6 o'clock position. We did not see it. We had a storm drop. Some forces were getting destroyed there, but we will have some storms here. High-Tip is going to cast a storm. Need to cast a storm. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Best, pay attention. He does cast a good storm, but he doesn't kill any tanks at all. Whereas the rest of the forces, these zealots need to start to come out. He's going to try to attack, but ground forces is not good. You need to use shuttle. Keep in mind that Light is not mining. Temporarily, he's not mining. His 6 o'clock base has been lifted. His main base is mined out. He's got another base though, somewhere else on this map. I'm not so sure exactly. But anyways, the game is still going on. Both of these are very scrappy. His command center finally relands. He finally relands. We have a High-Tip that could cast a storm. He casts a decent storm to damage. We have a Vulture that got D-Matrix, but that's gonna be the last. Okay, there's gonna be some storm drop against SCV. He does a great storm against the tank as well. He kills so many forces, and There's not a lot of mining activities for light, but so it's the same situation for Best. He comes in with some Zealot, he drops some Zealot over the tanks, he does some good shots, and there's not enough Dragoons, so there's so many mines. Dragoons are moving blindly through the minefield and everything gets destroyed. And Best, GG, this game is insane. I will put this game in the list of best game for this year. I hope you've enjoyed this, guys. Feel free to buy me coffee if you're inclined to do so. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.